Hello everyone, Carla here from Documenting the Journey. I am here with a very exciting video. This is the new planner from Hannah from Sweet Freckled Deigns. I'm so excited about this. I have been using just a plain grid notebook with tomoe river paper. This is the Planner Monkey Co. notebook. I was in the Weeks, but the one thing that bothers me the most about the Weeks is just that yellow, like super yellow paper. So I've been on the hunt for a Weeks sized tomoe river paper, and Hannah did it. So I am going to, I haven't opened any of this yet. I just kind of cut the tape. And so when I ordered, look at how cute this is. So when I ordered, I was pretty simple with my order, and I just ordered the actual planner. I did not order any of the stickers or anything because I kind of wanted to just see the planner first, and then I was going to go back after that and then order the date stickers and stuff like that. So hang on, let me get this out of the way. So she's got her really cute little label here. This is called the Weekly Diary, and then she has another label on the black and beautiful gold foil. Look at how chunky this is. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, hi kitty. Clearly he wants to be part of this. So it did come with a year at the glance calendar, and then on the back is, I love Hannah's affirmations. She's just always got the best affirmations. And so this just says, repeat after me, I am worthy of happiness and of love. All right, so we are just going to do a walkthrough of this planner. Let's see if I can get it just a smidge closer. Okay. So you have kind of like a leatherette type cover, and it just has plain white on the inside. And then this is just a quick kind of flip of, oh, it's so pretty, of the planner itself. And so I did choose the black. There was a different color option as well, but I just know that black is just, for me, it's just the easiest. So when you first open the planner, the very first page you're going to come up to is just a plain, not even gridded, just a completely plain piece of paper. And this plain piece of paper is kind of glued a little bit to this kind of, I don't know what these pieces of paper are, but this is like the backing, essentially. My cat's going nuts. And so I will probably actually use this one as like a little bit of a deco or a mood board. And then here I can put in my bullet journal key. And then I'm not sure what I would do with this one, but it doesn't have any grid or anything on it, but it is there if you wanted to decorate it. And so her monthly here is, it's actually a pretty decent grid. So I really like this because the grid of the monthly box, the lines of the monthly box are darker than the grid inside of the box. And so she does have 6 weeks, which is perfect because especially for those wonky kind of months that do have 6 weeks, you don't have to split these bottom boxes. And so for those months that you do have that weird, like one day down here in April, you have one day up here, one day down here, you're not going to have to split any boxes, which I absolutely love. She has a plain column over here. This is not gridded, it is just plain. And so here you can put like your month stickers, or you can put your task list if you wanted to. You do have it undated, so you can do a Sunday start or a Monday start, whatever you prefer. And then you have a very small, narrow area down here that you can use for habit tracking. And it does not have the monthly boxes. It's just a kind of gridded column down there. And so you do have all of your months back to back. So you've got all 12 months up here. Let's confirm that it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so yes, all 12 months here. And then directly following that, you have your weeks. So your weekly page is a ungridded and unlined weekly overview, similar to the Hobonichi Weeks. You do have 7 separate days here, again undated, with little areas that you can put some stickers. And then you have a gridded note page here. This gridded note page is actually kind of cool because it does have some very faint lines on it. Let me see if I can kind of show you those so you guys can appreciate them. So here up at the top, you do have some very faint lines that you can use for headers. You can put washi strips, or you can put stickers up here, or you can put week of. And then down here, you also have a very faint line on the right side of the page that you can use for any type of bullet journal tracking. All right, and then you are going to have all of your weeks back to back here. So you're gonna, I'm not counting them, I'm guessing you're gonna have 52 weeks, but you are gonna have all of those back to back. And then directly after that, you're going to have your plain gridded note pages. Let me find the beginning. Again, I'm not going to count these. So after your last week here, you do have another ungridded plain page here. There's no lines, there's no grid. You can easily use it for anything that you want. And then you have another page here with just a beautiful simple font that just says notes. And this is 365 note pages, y'all, which is like super exciting. And so those of you that do utilize an entire page per day, you could easily have a whole page per day, or you can do something a little bit more bullet journal type style where you just essentially write each day as you go. And then you could possibly get anywhere from, 4 to 7 days on this layout as well. And then you can use the remaining pages in the back for tracking or memory keeping or lists or anything else that you want it for. And so I like the idea of there being so many note pages, because the Hobonichi Weeks Mega only has just a little bit over 200 note pages. And so I know a lot of people that used an entire page per day really struggled with having enough pages in that planner. And so I'll go ahead and just flip to the back. And then again, you just have your ending kind of cardstock paper here, and then another plain cardstock paper here with your back cover. As far as the binding goes, it seems really strong. It looks like it is going to last quite a while. It does have you probably will have to break the spine, but it will also lay flat. I kind of struggled with it at the beginning with the months, but I feel like that's pretty normal for almost any planner or notebook to kind of have the very, very beginning where it only has a couple of pages to lay flat. I do think that as I kind of wear this in, I think that it will eventually lay flat on its own. And then of course, when you have the weight of all of the pages on the side, it will also lay flat here. And so I'll probably just go through and kind of break the spine a little bit so it'll be a little bit more comfortable for me. As far as the paper goes, it's beautiful paper. It is very, very white, which I am extremely happy about, because I always really struggled with just kind of that yellow. It wasn't even cream. It was like, just in my opinion, straight yellow of the Hobonichi Weeks. And so I think now what I will go ahead and do is I do want to show you some stickers. I'm not going to put them in there. But again, the reason that I struggled with the color of the paper with the weeks is because it was that really yellow color, and white backed stickers did not look good on the paper. And so I will go to a back notes page, and I'll do a little bit of pen testing for you as well. All right, and so if you do have the white backed stickers, you can see how closely that matches. It is a very bright white paper, which I love. All right, as far as pens go, I'll be honest, I actually don't have a ton of pens. And so I will just go ahead and essentially use what I have. Let me just kind of go. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do the last page because I don't want any ghost ink on that first monthly page, unless it's like my bullet journal key. Okay, so let's just first do, this is an 04 Sarasa Dry. All right, so here are just the few pens that I've got. So true to the tomoe river paper, you will get some ghosting, which personally has never bothered me, but pretty minimal smearing. And you can kind of see that, like, I essentially wrote what I wanted to write. I showed you the pen, and then I did a little smear test. So you have just a smidge of a smear on the grand and the micron. And so if you're quick to write, I would definitely recommend the Energel RTX in 03 and the Mark-On in 04. And of course with pens, the more finer your tip, the less ink you're going to be using, so therefore the less ink there is on the page. I am not going to be doing any fountain pen testing. I do have multiple pens and I have multiple inks, but that can be a completely different video as well. Here is just another really quick flip through of the planner, and I'm rather excited. Like, I feel like the quality of this is a really, really good quality. I'm fighting the urge to just jump in here for November. I am going to wait until January, even though I don't really want to. Oh, you know, one thing I didn't talk about was sizing. Okay, so this is the planner cover that I have from Bujo Planner, and this is the Planner Monkey Co. The Planner Monkey Co. My brain just dot grid notebook. And it is the exact same size as Hannah's new planner, the Sweet Freckled Deigns. I don't have a Weeks with me, which is silly to film this video without comparing it to the Weeks, but I do know that this notebook, the Planner Monkey Co., is just a smidge wider than the Weeks, and so this one will also be a smidge wider than the Weeks. And then as far as covers, that will also have to be a completely different video. I do have multiple covers from Maria from Bujo Planner. These two are custom sizes. Well, I guess these three here are custom sizes, so I know they will fit this chunky beast. This one is a traditional size, uncustom, without adding any additional width or height to it, and it is not going to fit. So for those of you that have Maria's just traditional non-custom sized, just due to the size of this notebook, it will not fit. But I do know that it is going to fit in these others because I basically created these other sizes specifically for multiple notebooks. So this is one that I had ordered that I had a Weeks Mega tucked here, and then I had a cut down Stalogy tucked here. So I know that this one is going to fit just because it's such a large custom sized planner. And so just so you're aware that due to the thickness of this, there is a very good chance that your traditional covers will not fit. So And again, let's see if we talked about everything. We talked about the binding. We talked about this really cool little leatherette cover. I like that, especially because it's undated. I like all of the months at the front and then the weeks and then the note pages. And so that way you don't have that weird 5th week tucked in when you have the months separated throughout. You can use the note pages any way you see fit because they're all a big collection at the back as well. So I'm pretty excited about this planner. I'm really excited to add it to my 2023 lineup as well. If you have any questions, definitely drop them down below. And then, of course, if I can't answer them, I will just go straight to Hannah because I want to make sure that I get you guys the right information. So I'm really excited. I think it's an extremely well-made, high-quality planner. I love just the beginning part of like the chunkiness of it. It really excites me. Chunky notebooks excite me. And I will hopefully have some additional videos coming up in the new year with me planning in this and using it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day.